right, we are back. And it is time for Radical Meltdown, and specifically waste disposal. Let's find out what's going on here. So we have a relatively low budget. We have ourselves a pushy truck of some sort, and we have the standard build materials, but we have a shape in the way. Now, this is interesting because I have a feeling that what we have to do here is maybe unlock our normals and kind of do something like this to ease this up. I don't know, because I think a straight diagonal would hurt us. So we'll do something like that, and then I'm tempted to do the same thing again over here, just to try and ease things as best we can. Yeah, something like that looks pretty good. And now I can't help but notice that at least over here and over here, we're going to have to maybe start out with some under supports and then go from there. I guess I'll start with something like this. Make sure that's braced up against the wall. Yeah, and now we run into the crux of the issue. I think I'm probably going to use I don't think we need to be too budget conscious here, but I do think I'm going to use a piece of metal here. Let's just see if that holds at all. Okay, I'm not heartbroken by that result by any stretch of the imagination. I actually wonder if that would be, if this is stronger with these nodes kind of like centered. Yeah, let's try that. And actually we probably have enough distance to add one more there for just that little bit of extra rigidity. Okay. So that looks pretty good. We'll come back to that in a second, but I think I'm going to do something very similar to what we did here over on this side. I've been liking the freehand drawing a bit more. I used to be all about that grid life, but I think there's something to be said for freestyling. Lock that up against there, and then lock that up against there, and then I think the same structure seems like it. That square seemed like it was doing some good work. I expect the far side is going to require a little extra oomph. Yeah, okay, so that thing rolling is going to cause... It's going to cause some destruction, for sure. Let's just extend our triangles as like a starting point. Just to see where we get our break. Okay. That's not terrible. We're still well under budget right now, so... Ooh. Yeah, and I think this side with the rolly-majig, I was wondering if this was even necessary. Hey, Soccer, welcome to the stream. How goes it? I'm doing well. We just entered Radical Meltdown, which is custom shapes, and we're trying to roll this this lovely canister into salvation, and it is a lumpy boy. So I have a feeling that the Polybridge Masters are probably using some type of like dangling something that miraculously works, but yeah, okay. let's try making this all steel and just see if that even does us any good at all. I'll move our wall braces down a bit. The lumpiest of boys. It's really when it's okay. I mean, good enough. Into waste disposal it goes. We're over budget though, so let us try again. Wow, people are getting it for 8,000. This is what I'm talking about. This is miraculous. So I'm wondering. So first of all, let's see if we can just turn this into a muscle. Actually, before I do that, we're at 24,399. Do we actually save with a muscle here? No. A single piece of steel is better here than a muscle, which is interesting, for sure. Is this still stable? Make sure this is fixed before we start working on the other side. Yeah, okay, good. So over here is where we really need to find our way. That would be great if it worked, but I think this is probably putting us back. Almost. That was close. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those ones where, like, sequentially the next one left breaks each time, but that's okay. We will, oh, maybe not. All right. Well, that gets us under budget. I suspect there is more to be done, but as is tradition, generally I'm just going for the lowest value, but right now I'm just kind of going through the campaign trying to get everything done, completed, under budget, and unbreaking. Just to kind of learn the game. Let's see what the gallery has. There's always a lot to learn. Wow, that is just incredible that so little. This amazes me. They don't even have a brace on this side. This is your bridge? It is, Zez. Oh, it doesn't roll if you... Oh, so hold on. So just to go back for a second, that's, so first of all, congratulations, Zez, but you're saying if I do a flat one here, we don't get a roll out of it? And that makes a huge difference. Ah. So you found a way around the lumpiness. I do like the way that you kind of construct your over-under supports. So so you didn't use, on the left-hand side, you didn't use an under support at all on the left side, but, oh, yours does. So wait, hold on. I want to watch yours in the gallery. Let's load up our lowest unbreaking. You really should try minimum stress, as you need to make sure everything is well supported without going over budget. Yeah, I mean, so I'm always trying to minimize stress, for sure. But, I mean, you know, the goal is kind of just learning at this point. So I want to watch yours, Zez. Now, so that is not a flat bridge. You found some voodoo where it's almost flat. That's really cool. That's really cool. But, we'll come back to some of these. We're certainly going to try to shave some of them later, but I like the idea of kind of moving through the campaign. And this was not a pretty one, but under budget is good. Oh, so you really found some butterfly effects there. All right, RM2 is the bucket scoop. We have lots of materials. All we have is our sombrero friend going, but oh my word. Behavior motorized. Collides with the car. Has a massive 10 polygrams. Okay, so it's going... So we're going to drive into it. I mean, can we just... Now, these are not attachment points. But let's see. So, I think... we'll just do something like this. And I'll probably put foundational supports in as well. Let's try something like this. Ah, okay. These are here intentionally to ruin our fun. Understood. Understood. So we'll keep that going a little further. And maybe here we will try to put a bit of a support in. This might be a time when grid would do us some favors. Now I'm suspecting that the spinny things are not going to fall. I probably should have just hit play and just seen. Yeah, okay, so they have some weird construction tape type of thing going on. How close to center did I build this? Eh. Now, I don't think this is going to stay up on its own at all still, or yet. But we'll tweak it around. Now, is there a way to get actual middle here? No, there's an even number of tiles here, so... maybe if I just add some stuff like that. Let's just see. Now, why did that break the... If I just put like a little piece of road there, is that going to slow... Well, it does slow him down, but it slows him down kind of indefinitely. Because it seemed like he made a bad collision there. Okay, so that little piece of... that little road flap seemed like a good thing. But... hold on, I want to watch that slower. So why does that break it? I do not have the Twitch integration enabled. What does that do? I'm curious. So I'm going to go back to basics here for a second. And I'm going to remove most of this. I want to see if I can just build a freestanding design here. Because I'm not sure that I need bridge in between these. It allows viewers to submit bridges. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. I could look into that for next stream. Admittedly, I don't like on the fly making changes like that, but that would be super fun actually, soccer. I was unaware. Okay, so if we do that, we're close. We're close. Actually, now that I think about it, though, the only problem with that plan, soccer, is, and this is an unfortunate thing, but my time on Twitch is potentially numbered because Twitch has made it so I can't stream on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, which historically has been what I do. So I may have to make a decision in the not too distant future. Okay, so I think maybe we can like lower down the point of impact. Yeah, so unfortunately, Twitch is forcing me to choose, and if I have to choose, I'm probably going to choose YouTube. Yeah, there is that problem. Oh, okay, I like that. I'm actually very encouraged by this. Oh, and that's a pretty smooth exit. So one thing we could do is we could definitely let's get rid of that. If I do something like this, I'm just wondering if we can. Let's just build up from here. I want to say that like we wanted to pick it up like here-ish. And then who knows where we'll want to drop it off, but for now, and we can trim this in the future. And actually, let's make it symmetrical. Why not? We ended up with a weird central road thing going on there, but it is at Alden Potamus. Here, let me link it for you, Soccer. There you go. There she blows. Is this gonna hold? All right. So this was probably always meant to be the way that you solved it. The idea of building through these. It appears that these collide with stuff. Okay. Let's just move this up a bit. So that we're catching it at the right moment. Uh-oh. That's gonna need a brace. You just built a straight road? Really? Interesting. I like the idea of this. I think if we get this right, I think there's this is going to be deeply rewarding when we get there. Okay, so yes. This is the dream. Oh. Okay, there is an attachment point over here. So this is still somewhat unstable. Hey, Soccer, welcome. Welcome from the dark side. I appreciate you you coming over. We'll see when I actually depart the wide world of Twitch, but let's see. How can if I make this slightly forward and then do that? Because we need to slow this guy down again. We may swap over to one base. Okay, so that. Actually, I want to get rid of this. Also, hey Jeff. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. I'm not shaving so much now as just trying to figure out the timing. Yeah, so he's just a little late. Do we care? Yeah, I think we do. So being a little late means that we're a lot early. So maybe we start trying to increase things up like this and land a little bit higher on the bucket. Ooh, that was close. That was close. I like that a lot. Let's do something like that. I think we can also replace the two roads here with a single road, but we don't save much budget-wise that way. Oh, that's smooth. Oh, it's so smooth. Okay, and then we need to pick him up right around where this pillar is. So let's just this has been good for us so far. So let's grab that, but we said we want to pick him up like right around here. I'll increase it to 3 speed since the beginning is kind of rote. Do the wheels have material collision? Let's double check. They only collide with that, so I think you can do a straight across bridge if you want to, Soccer. Let's see, I think this can realistically be rope too. So let's try that. The middle we can definitely, we're very low stress there. But that's nice. All right. So let's we're in the bottom 25. Let's see if we can improve that just because this level is level is deeply satisfying. Let's turn off the grid so we can make sure that that's snugged up. Does that... Okay, that does not. But I think we can probably get away with just one piece of steel there. That's the current name of the game, Lo. That's the current name of the game. All right, so... Yeah, so we would have to brace against the rocks. I wonder... So there's part of me that wonders if we could do a single support like here and then use rope to stabilize it left and right. I think this is going to add a lot of variance to the equation, but we'll give it a try. So that's just going to rotate over. Okay, good. Now we could just put one piece of rope there. I think once we get to the far side of that now, it's gonna... Well, we also have a bit of a structural failure there. But I mean, we could even do... We could do something like that, and we're still way, way lower budget than we used to be. I mean, that's just as good. That was an insane... This hasn't changed. What kind of butterfly effect shenanigans are we working with here? Strong debate on that one. But I mean, that we just reduced our cost by half there. Hey, top 19%. Feeling good about that. I think we could go even lower. So one thing that I'm wondering, this will probably break. No? Okay. That doesn't break. This one over here we know takes a bit more of a beating, but I don't know if it's primarily where we swapped in those ropes. Okay. So the next thing that I'm wondering is I actually think these ropes might be not serving us, and we might be able to do like wood ropes here because they're going to create the same tension, and I think they would actually... They may actually put... they might actually create support on the outer edges. Oh yeah, wood ropes are the bee's knees, Jeff. So that's where we lose it. That's not terrible. Like we can beef this up, I think, without feeling too bad. And maybe what we can do is, rather than doing that, we can do like this type of thing, because it looks like this is... Hold on, that's... that lacks rigidity. Hold on, please hold. Whoops. Yes, oh, the dangling roads are the stuff of nightmares, soccer. So we're looking really good here. We just have... I think we're higher than we were. 43, what's our... Oh, we were 45. Okay, so this one being unbreaking, I think we just swap in the wood roads, which we need to do with the trace tool, because that way we get a nice homogeneous distribution. There we go. And see if this works. Okay, that does not work, because that's putting extra strain here. But we might just be able to do that. And if that doesn't work, I have an idea for this that I think might work. But that gets it done. 42K. We've passed the Alien Rocks bar of having it. But let's take a look at the gallery solutions here, and then we'll move on. Don't want to spend too much time optimizing. Very nice, Zez. Very nice. You are killing it on the gallery leaderboard, Zez. That's looking very nice. Straight roads. You did angle this one up slightly. I'm gonna call shenanigans on straight roads. Oh, is it not sorted by budget? Wins only, under budget only. Sort by lowest budget. Okay. Oh, so here, okay, we might want to go back and look at that other one. Oh man, this is, oh, I actually love this design. So first of all, basically the same centerpiece as us, but I love the tension aspect of this one. They actually changed it so that node weight is nothing now, but it's the materials. Yeah, so I've seen that, because it used to be only roads that had weight associated with them, but still a very nice solution, Zez. I'll make sure I go find your solutions, but I'm happy with this. I don't think I need to go crazy. This is, after all, only the second one. Let's see. Let's do one more here. Hanging in the balance. Okay, we got a lot of rope. See, so this is one where I just, like, my desire to do... So I think what they want us to do is basically like a this type of thing to a this type of thing, and then just... and then just make that rigid. I think that is the intention. I bet the answer here, though, if we were just talking about them, so, you know, why not inflict a little pain, is to do some type of hanging type of bridge. That is the wrong material. Why would you close my my tangent tool when I switch materials, game? So what I want to try is what is in the industry sometimes referred to as the banana bridge. Where we take and we go with like tangent wood like this. Now, I am realizing that we need some type of rigidity, because I think this is going to fold in on itself. Maybe this only works if you have anchor points, now that I think about it. Yeah, this is just gonna do that. Hilarious. The cheapest is a swing design. The banana bridge. Okay, yeah, so this doesn't work if you don't have... this doesn't work if you don't have anchor points, because you need... It's essentially utilizing the fact that rope is really good under tension. So we'll go with a more standard... Give me auto triangles, and let's at least try this out. I think this is going to fail miserably. Oh man, actually, hold on. This is... I am embarrassed by the that placement. Let's do it this way instead. And then if we do that until we get nodes kind of in between the nodes. Too many. Yeah, somewhere like that looks pretty good. I don't actually think I can do this by creating that structure. Okay, we'll do it by hand, and I'll just try and do a better job. I mean, I love the swing potential on this level. This just collapses immediately, right? Okay, yes. Now, these ropes are very expensive, so I don't think they are a good idea, but... Yeah, I guess we are expecting this to support an incredible amount of kind of like inward weight. So actually, I think if given that, it's probably better to have the trussing on the top here. And then maybe instead of these two long crosswise, we can do like this type of thing. The curve road is meant to yeah, there's some aesthetic value to it, but I am now realizing, so this thing pivots on this end and there's a weight over here. So we really actually want, I think we actually want something that goes up higher on this end. And I think for that I am going to, can I just do like a, there's no way, right? Oh yeah, wait, ropes. Okay, so we may need to smooth out our curve a little bit here. And we're also gonna have to lengthen it on that end, because clearly we're gonna have to go further. So maybe we'll just try that. Okay, so if we don't want anything connecting to that point. And then I don't mind, especially here in the middle, strengthening that up. Oh, but now we need this side to come down a little bit so that we can, so that as it starts to rotate. Okay, I don't mind what just happened there. I think for now I don't mind just doing some strengthening. Where did that, oh, okay, well. We have plenty of budget right now, so creating just some reinforcements. What's even, okay. Our budget's gonna go fast if we have to start making everything steel. Okay, that got kind of closer. You can reinforce the road with wood/steel in this game. I have noticed that, right? Like you can do, well, that overwrote, but there's some way to do it because I've seen that happen. Now, one thing that is interesting with these, one thing that's interesting with the cables is that I do think where we place the cables is going to change the pivot point, I think. And that may be part of what we're running into here. So right now what I'm wondering is if I think because the road is asymmetrical to the lever, when this moves, yeah, I think we have a problem where there's an incredible amount of stress. Yeah, it is, but we drive for a little bit before it breaks. See, so it's not, I don't think it's that. If we watch this a little slower. See, this is all fine, but what happens is I think as the road rotates, that becomes a problem. So I'm gonna try something interesting here, and we'll see if this this is gonna be a little weird, but I have this theory that I want to test out, where what if the road travels independent from the rest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this with wood like that, and I'm only gonna have anchor points that are parallel to this. And then I'm going to build the road in such a way that it travels. No, I want a center point directly over this. So let me redo that one more time. Let's see. So we'll do this and then do that. And then I'm just going to tweak this. There we go. Until I get a center point there that we can have connect to those two, and I'll do one more for good measure here. Is this going to connect? Okay, it does. Nice. So yeah, so now what we can do is we can build our road to be a little low. Well, I guess it starts out right here, and then it's going to kind of go up. Sakura, you know it. Let's see. So what I'll do is, let me go up to like here, and then I think I want this to go to like here, and then I'm gonna start out with just like a straight road like this. Do that. There we go. And now I'm going to build something that connects these two structures. And for now, I'm not going to shy away from using steel, just to validate. Although things are about to get a little spider webby. But what does this even look like? See, so I like that movement a lot more. The fact that this swings without breaking is really good. So the issues that I think I was having before with the curved bridge is that when the lengths of these ropes changed in their relationship to the road, right? So right now, this plane here and this plane here are traveling perfectly together, which means that we have a very smooth kind of like exit point. So now what we're gonna do, now what I think we can do is start to, oh, hold on. I don't want to change those. So that means that this and this can go away, and then I'm okay to start kind of like lowering this down as long as I keep the wood part kind of connected properly. I think we can do this. And then my hope is that because we've done this the way that we've done it, we won't have as many breakages. So what broke there? All right. A child won't be able to have a good life if they never face a challenge, but this is Polybridge 3, not Father Simulator. So I think these two are the main point of like pivot. So what happened there? This piece of wood broke. I think over here we're going to be able to save an insane amount of budget, so I'm not worried that we're slightly over budget. And then this is just not very smooth. But the nice thing is we can tweak these roads pretty extensively as long as I think we keep this line here. Are these ropes even needed? The answer seems to be yes. We had an issue and we relocated the issue. I think that's the Polybridge Way. So what's going on here right now? We should turn on the stress view. Where does that get added? There we go. Okay, so yeah, so we're already seeing some pressure here, and I think it is just, I think the issue is just that the triangles are, actually it's probably just that this should be connected to this, so that we have like support on either side of the road, so we don't have like a weird, that was not it, that ain't it. Now I think as long as we keep the points that we are attaching to the plane collinear, I think we can do something like this. Okay, so that one shouldn't move. And then the problem is going to be if we find out that we needed it, that one there, but I'm about ready to go back to the drawing board on this one. Yeah, I think we're over budget and my vision for this one didn't work, so let's go back to the drawing board. Imagine being the truck driver in the simulator. I prefer not to. I prefer not to. Imagine that. Okay, let's get the grid on. Let's start doing some gridly business. So let's see. I'm going to my plan now is to do that same line, but do it above. And then I think I'm going to do like this type of thing. Let's turn off auto triangulation for a moment here. We don't need that in our lives. So first I want to see if that's stable in low stress. Oh, but we should have built those underneath. Because we're going to be building off of them. Would have helped with our auto triangulation issues. Okay, and then from here, the advantage that we have now is that the bridge should be able to pick this guy up right on here, because there should be no movement. Nailed it. Nailed it, I say. All right, let's do that. Okay, I love that. So now we just need to see... So, okay, so actually, hold on. If I just move these down, I want to see if I can get these in range of the road. We currently have a triangle problem here. Surely it will. Surely, indeed. Now, I'm going to rebuild the road so that it is staggered as opposed to what it is now. I'll grab that, cut that, and then... yeah, we'll do something like that, and then we'll just add a little road segment on either side. Like so. Now, we're not addressing the rotation. I wonder if we could get the rotation sorted just by adding a weight? That's a crazy thought, right? If we just added a weight so that it didn't rotate, because, okay, you're going to drive across, and I think this is plenty strong enough. Yeah, okay. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Now, the next thing is this side needs to be elevated. And actually, hold on. Before we do that, I seem to remember that, like, these types of things actually weaken the design. So let's get rid of those. This is now, these are now bad, though. So let's just do that. Is that going to break anything? Okay, those were definitely load-bearing. Mild shock. Surprised Pikachu face. I want to try out the counterweight just because I've seen people do this and I'm just like, this can't work. So let's see. So I think what we do is we just turn off auto triangulate and we just... Okay, so wait, how much does this thing weigh? It weighs 5 polygrams. We know it's stable, so if we use road as weights... Okay, so how much is this piece of road? This is... Wait, it doesn't tell me polygrams? Okay, so I think the problem that I had there was just that I put it in a non-resting state. So we need to make it so that it's not falling down. Okay, so I love everything about this, except for the part at which the truck leaves the bridge and everything goes to hell in a handbasket. That was phenomenal though. I can't complain about that. So this is a little bit less road. Good old one-use bridges, right? I mean, we're so far below budget. I don't mind adding a piece of steel there. Okay, I'm pretty proud of this bridge. I'm pretty proud of this bridge. The counterweight idea, I am shocked that worked as well as it did. So now the question is, can we lessen things? I'm kind of wondering if all of these structural supports here are potentially unnecessary. Anytime I say something is potentially unnecessary, you know it's definitely important. Let's see. Oh wait, so wait, maybe we can get rid of these if we add some more rope to provide like intermediate stability. Actually, these are not... Yeah, this is only strong in this direction. We actually don't want to apply any force to this. I also kind of wonder if... So how do we make this rigid? My gut says maybe we do something like this. I think I have too drastically tried to shave here. I tried to move too quickly. What is actually breaking? I guess I haven't let the simulation finish to tell me. Have the ropes grab the road. That's an interesting idea. Okay, so this is what broke. So do we think these big ropes should grab the middle of the road, or... Okay, let's try that. So we get rid of all this. We increase that up, and then we try doing a... something like this. There's still a lot of force being applied here. I mean, we can try... Actually, someone said in a video, and I don't know if it is true. Oh, maybe it is true. Now, if I'm going to do this, though, I need to be able to move this up, which I'm not going to be able to do, because I think the truck is a little too high. But apparently roads are much more resistant to compression than other things. They add a lot of weight, but they potentially are the best solution for that. But let's try... Yeah, it seems like if we're gonna go this path, this seems like it is the one. I was wondering if the Jeep would go under the road. That was my... Wow. We're breaking the road. Also... Okay, let's load our best unbreaking, and so this is the best unbreaking, and it really does feel like there's a lot of things here. Are these important? Nah, I don't think those are important. I think those are fine. Okay. I mean, I'm pleased with this result. Let's take a look at the gallery, and we'll go on from there. But yeah, the counterweight worked out super well. I'm super impressed with that. So let's see, what do we have in the gallery? Wow. So they figured out how to make it so that the truck never rotated it at all. That's you, Zez. Nicely done. Nicely done as usual. Seems like this was the yeah, this was the kind of like standard solution. Wow, that is janky right there. Well done, AK Matthew. Well done. Anyway, so let's look at yours again, Zez. So you did some wood rope, which is lovely. Wow, you really shaved that into oblivion. Well done. Hey, the Onion Lord, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, well that was a good one. Let's move onward and upward.